Hey everyone. Hey, are you worried thinking maybe the cloud's not really safe? All the data out there is always getting breached. You hear about it all the time. Just today, another breach was announced that involved U.S. veterans' personal information being lost, along with 4 million Time Warner accounts. Hi, I'm Mark Marley with Network Computer Solutions, and for more than 20 years, we've been providing IT, management services, and security services to small business, and I think we can help you. Now, if you could comment that you do hear this, you know that everything's working well, and let me know where you're watching from. I never know. We get so much exposure today, so many people watching our videos. I'm really not sure where you're watching from. So just comment the state you're from so I know. Also, make comments, share this so everybody has the same benefit of getting the information for you if you could. Now, just today an announcement was made that some Amazon S3 buckets of data. Sounds really technical, right? But let me explain. A bucket of data is nothing more than a repository of data that we use on the cloud to store data that other people can access. You may wonder that with all these recent announcements of Amazon S3 being hacked, is it really secure? Well, this information here of veterans, it included names, addresses, phone numbers, it included duty stations you were in, and whether or not you had top secret clearance or not. All that's information that you don't want out there. And this was information that was stored because of a database of veterans who were out there looking for work. This is not a way to treat our veterans, but it was the cloud's fault? It was not. It was the person managing the cloud that failed to secure that box. So now, they were notified about a month earlier and it took them a month to respond to finally secure that data. It was also announced today that BroadSoft owns a database that was stored on Amazon S3 as well. That database was leaked, and there was more than 4 million Time Warner account information leaked. That means your account number, your name, your address, maybe some of your viewing habits. There was no credit card information leaked, but there's enough information leaked that if you wanted to, you could get that credit information off the dark web. And that's another topic, dark web. Stay tuned, we'll talk about that in a few days. And this comes on the heels of the WWE getting breached as well. They released 3 million records. Again, an Amazon S3 bucket that was unsecured. So that probably makes you think, is the cloud really secure? Should I move my data there? And now should I be concerned? I believe you should be concerned because if it's not done correctly, it could be a disaster, as we're showing right now today. What happens is people create these databases, they don't do their due diligence, and they leave all this data exposed. They think that these cloud services were designed to provide the most secure environment by default. And if you don't know how to secure a cloud, you shouldn't have your data out there. And you should also make sure that your IT provider knows how to manage it. Question them. Ask them questions about it. Make sure they understand. Make sure they've done it before. And maybe have a third party come in and run a test on it to make sure it is secure. So you're not the one that we're talking about tomorrow. Now, a lot of my clients use the cloud. I'm a firm believer the cloud can save you money, make you more secure, and make it more easier for your remote workers to work. And but our clouds are private clouds, meaning that they're secured in a private environment, not publicly accessible, and we control who has access to it and what information goes on those servers. We also control our own firewalls, our own ransomware protection. We include all that, and we manage it ourselves. We don't rely on a third party, and we know what we're doing when it comes to that, and we've never had a breach on our cloud. So if you're going to use the cloud, reach out to us, ncshelpdesk.com. Give us a call. Let us talk about, maybe help you make the right decisions. Maybe help you understand what questions to ask. We can even give you a checklist if you're going to the cloud, the things you should be looking for. Maybe your IT provider does a great job. I hope they do. But ask the right questions so you don't find out later that you were breached. So if you have any questions at all or any topics you'd like for us to talk about, please enter them down below in the comments. Enter a comment where you're watching from. Give me a thumbs up. Please give me the smiley face, whatever you have there. But also share this out with your friends. If you know anyone who's a relative and they don't know, I'm a relative who is a veteran and they don't know that that information was hacked, you need to let them know that so they can check their records, check their credit reports, check all that information to make sure they haven't been breached. And we also have the ability through the dark web searches that we do that we can find out if your personal email address was part of that information that got breached. So if you're really curious and you want to find out if your company or any of your employees have ever been breached using your corporate email domain or even personal accounts, reach out. We can do a search and tell you whether or not you have or not. Please please share this information out, like it, and most importantly, comment where you're from and include any questions that you'd like to have answered in the future. Thank you. Have a nice evening.